I told her I didn't want Canadian products. She could have bought me something that was made from China or Vietnam. Thank you. It's not Canadian maple syrup, is it?
We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
In all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong, playing winning football, starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about.
What are you doing in here? What are you doing? How much is it? Is there enough to lather up in?
No, hell no. Here. And that's glass.
Oh, so that's the one of my pancakes that you're making Sunday, right?
My anniversary.
Oh, it is your anniversary Sunday. Damn. So, what is it supposed to be? Pure maple syrup.
Talk to this quarterback's teammates. The word they always use is perfectionist, and it's pretty easy to see why. We had a chance to sit down with them the other day. One thing was
Okay.
clear. He was not happy about having that blemish on the stat line.
Yeah.
Interception, and it didn't change the outcome of the game.
You can't get any.
Pure than that.
Man, that's a sucker.
Yeah. This is great for me.
Oh yeah, it really is. At least it is natural.
Yeah.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone. And a touchback. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
This league is so often described, Mike, as a passing league, and performances last week are a big reason why. Not only his ability to rack up a ton of yards, but to have 3 touchdowns to go with it. And even though it's not as rare as maybe it used to be, I think we have to be careful that we don't take that type of production for granted. It's going to be a hard team to beat if he's able to continue to produce at this rate.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Packers.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd down and 8. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Here's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down up past the 40-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Got the hook up there to Odunze. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Putting the tight end in motion. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll send their tight end left. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Moody's kick is good. And the Bears will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. A handoff as they try to run it here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Chicago. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the outside, that's St. Brown.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The PAT, up and good. And the Packers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now, faking the give. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Packers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, they run the counter. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down. Now a give up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Here's Torrey Taylor now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a second and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Tight end going in motion here. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Josh Allen, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Kellen Mond leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. The Chiefs get back above 500 as they move to 3-2 with the victory. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Packers. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Tight end going in motion here. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown.
get this out to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Bears first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Packers.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down at the loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Putting the tight end in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and Let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Chicago. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Tight end going in motion here. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Packers. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. You have a tight end motioning left here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's Komet. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this out to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got the first down and more than that. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. His decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and a yard. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Up the middle they go. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.